Hey guys, I haven't made a video in a really long time. I promised myself I wasn't going to overthink this. I wasn't going to overcomplicate it. I'm just here to say hey and tell you guys a few stories about what I've been up to. For starters, I have a new job, which I have a new job every 10 minutes. But the reason why I haven't been making any videos is because my anxiety has been really bad the past few months. I tried to film so many times and every single time I just wasn't satisfied with it. I didn't like what I was saying. I overthought it. I felt embarrassed, like all that stuff. Here lately, I have felt a lot more myself. I kind of feel myself coming back. Sometimes I go through like periods where I feel like my anxiety is like my entire personality. Everything that I think and how I react and how I feel. Health insurance is really hard to get. It's really hard to be able to afford it. And even if you pay out your asshole for it, it still doesn't cover anything. I found a way that I'm gonna have health insurance in January, and I'm so excited because that means I can go and start seeing a counselor or a therapist or just whatever they think that I need, and I can start taking better care of myself because I'll be able to and have the resources to, because you never really completely get away from depression or anxiety. It's just learning how to cope with it. And I have really bad internalized self-talk because of a lot of childhood issues, because I mean, who doesn't have childhood issues still crippling them? I think a lot of times when I go to do something, I just instantly feel ashamed or like it's a joke. And this isn't anything to get sympathy. I'm just kind of being super transparent with you guys because this is kind of what I wanted my content to be originally. But it took me a long time to get the courage because, as we all know, and as other YouTubers can vouch, it's really fucking terrifying to talk to the camera, to have to look at yourself talking to edit, having to find the courage to post it, knowing that other people can just have you and condense you to that short video that you're making and let it define you and just completely rip you to fucking shreds. So as you can see, I had like no rhyme or reason. I had nothing planned. I had like no strategic criteria of the points I wanted to make. I just wanted to talk because it's been a really long time. So let me tell you guys about my job. I'm not gonna tell you what company I work for or really any details other than the fact that I get to work from home, which is amazing for my social anxiety and my anxiety for having to exist, period. I'll show you guys my setup. So right now I'm set up at the kitchen table because our spare bedroom looks like the leftover residue of like 75 family garage sales. Also, if you guys have any advice on how to keep a peace lily alive, that would be great because I've literally tried everything. Me and this plant has been through the Armageddon together and I don't know. Like, I spritz it with the leaves. You know, they say you're supposed to let them wilt a little bit before you actually water them. So I don't know. I've been really trying to work on how much pressure I put on myself because a lot of times the pressure is what sucks all my energy, and then by the time I actually sit down to do whatever it is, I just don't have anything left. My Halloween was really fun. This was mine and my boyfriend's first Halloween. We carved a pumpkin. I bought candy caramel nutty apples and those orgasmic sugar cookies that kind of taste like chalk with frosting, but we all just tend to look over it for some reason. We made orange punch. What else did we do? Oh, and let me tell you about this bullshit. We have a lot of children that live in our neighborhood, and I'm just gonna be honest, they're extremely annoying. I'm probably just being a fucking grouch, but I really just don't have any patience for that shit. Yeah, I got home probably at like 6:15 on Halloween. That rhymes. They were already beating the fucking door down. Literally, I didn't even have any of my lights on. I turned my lights off specifically so they wouldn't bother me, and they still relentlessly beat the fucking door down. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go get some candy. I go to Walmart, and naturally it's just the scraps of everything that's left from the Halloween stuff. And I pick out this really cute festive bowl. Actually, I'll just show you guys the festive bowl. Yep, see, look at this. Look how cute this is, okay? And then look how much candy there still is. As soon as I go and buy all this stuff and get home, and it's not like it was like 10 or 11. It was like 7 o'clock and nobody, like everyone just vanished. And keep in mind, I literally got the fucking fruity candy because I don't normally go for that. So I thought that if I got fruity candy, then I would be a lot more generous with what I gave out. So now we just have a huge bucket filled with fruity candy. The first few nights I was like, all right, let's do this. We can't let this waste. Let's eat it all, whatever. And then I literally almost died because I was quickly reminded that I'm an adult now and my adult body doesn't process sugary to that degree very well. But other than that, we had like a great night. Like we watched The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, which is a fucking classic. We've just been doing a lot of spooky festive stuff and it's been really amazing. And I've never really had a serious relationship during the holidays before because most of the time I'm just like, I'm over it by then, or I have my romantic escapades in the spring and then they fizzle out in like 4 months. So a few weeks ago, we went to Jurassic Quest. They had life-size dinosaurs in like jungle scenes that moved and it was so fucking cool. They had like shows and stuff in the center of everything and I don't know what I fucking expected, but they had the walking dinosaur thing and it was literally just 2 people in huge dinosaur costumes. But I don't know if I expected them to fucking resurrect one and have it run out and eat everybody. I don't know what I wanted. I'll show you guys the little pamphlet thing. See? Jurassic Quest. But we also went to the freaking Titanic Museum. They give you like a boarding pass when you first get there and you like get assigned to somebody that actually was on the Titanic. And at the end you get to see if you lived or not. As my bitch lived. I have everything I need to go back to college next fall. I'm really fucking excited. And while we're talking about that, I'm just gonna go on a little rant. College is not a fucking race and not everyone can afford and has the resources to be able to finish in 10 minutes. So don't let anybody fucking discourage you from going back to school. I don't care if you're 70, if you're 40, if whatever, I don't give a fuck. If you wanna go pursue your education, do it shamelessly and proud as fuck. As we all know, in the adult world, things don't always happen the way you want them to, and that's okay. So that's basically the rundown of what I've been doing, trying to get my shit together a little bit, but not with a bunch of pressure. I've been working on my self-talk, and I've really just been chilling. So I'm sorry I haven't made a video. I'm hoping that in the future I can find it in myself to be a lot more transparent and honest about real shit with you guys, you know? I truly do love you guys. I'll make another video soon.